time for Olivia Rodrigo. A brand new album has come out today, and we are about to react to the entire thing, minus 2 songs that we've already done, but I cannot wait. Mental health awareness to the world is what we're all about. Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist from Reaction Therapy. Without further ado, song number 1 off the album, All American Bitch. I don't even cuss, but that time I just had to because it was in the title. Let's get it. Can't see her being that.
I am light as a feather and as stiff as a board. I pay attention to things that most people ignore.
Woo.
And I'm alright with the movies that make jokes about senseless cruelty, that's for sure. And I am built like a mother in a total machine. I feel for your every little issue, I know just what you mean. And I make light of the darkness, I've got sun in my motherfucking pocket, best believe.
What was that about the
Sun in my motherfucking pocket, best believe. Yeah, you know me.
I'm sitting here looking at the scenery, right? And, you know, the rings there that say guts on it with a can of soda there. Soft drink, the pins for the hair. Almost like it's a party, a celebration, or wedding, something like that. But I love how she's typing this out on a piece of notepad paper, you know, like I carry here with me and write my notes on. And light as a feather, stiff as a board. You know, I'm just so many different things, and being like a mother. And I can't see how All American BITCH would come into this. She's perfect.
Yeah, you know me. Forgive and I forget. I know my age and I act like it. Got what you can't resist. I'm a perfect all-American. I am light as a feather, I'm as fresh as the air.
Oh, so sweet.
Coca-Cola bottles that I only used to curl my hair.
It is so cool to see the mixture of music. It's so light, so gentle, so sweet, and then kicks into that harder side, which is so cool. Coca-Cola bottles that I only use to curl my hair. You take those Coke bottles, you know, those glass Coke bottles, and you curl your hair with them so it makes these big curls. Not that I've done that because I don't have any hair, but I've seen it.
Cola bottles that I only used to curl my hair. Got class and integrity, just like the goddamn Kennedy, I swear. With love to spare.
Oh, man.
Forgive and I forget. I know my age and I act like it. Got what you can't resist. I'm a perfect all-American bitch with perfect all-American lips and perfect all-American hips. I know my place, I know my place, and this is it. I don't get angry when I'm pissed. I'm the eternal optimist. I scream inside to feel in it like yeah.
She's doing nothing like what she's describing. Screaming out, rocking out. She keeps it inside. She doesn't let people see it. She holds herself together, just like the perfect Kennedy, right? Which is not a perfect family. They had that image of being perfect, the Kennedys, but they have their issues too. She's just like the perfect all-American.
All the time, I'm grateful all the time.
Nope, no you're
I'm
not.
sexy and I'm kind. I'm pretty when I cry. All the
So not true.
I'm grateful all the time. I'm sexy and I'm kind. I'm pretty when I cry.
It's so funny because that's nothing like what anybody is, right? She's making fun of that and just a play on words there of like, but I'm the perfect all American. But then there's the BITCH. What a way to start. I loved that so much. Just so everybody knows, we have already done Bad Idea Right and Vampire songs 2 and 3. Go check those reactions out at Reaction Therapy. And now we're going to get into we're going to get into song number 4, actually, at this point. It's called Lacey. I just love this setup. But at first it said guts with the little ring things. Now it just says gut. And the soft drink is gone. Lacey, what in the world could this be about? Without further ado, it's time, Olivia Rodrigo, Lacey.
Lacy, oh Lacy, skin like puff pastry. Aren't you the sweetest thing on this side of hell? Dear angel Lacy, eyes white as daisies. Did I ever tell you that I'm not doing well? Ooh, I care, like perfume that you wear. I linger
So good.
all the time, watching hidden in plain sight. Ooh, I try, but it takes over my life. I see you everywhere, the sweetest torture one could bear. Smart, sexy, Lacy, I'm losing it lately. I feel your compliments like bullets on skin.
Who is Lacey? Because obviously I don't know if that's an actual person or not. But when she says, I feel your compliments like bullets on skin, that doesn't feel good. So she's not feeling compliments at all from her.
Your compliments like bullets on skin. Dazzling, starlit, barbarian, incarnate. Well, aren't you the greatest thing to ever exist? Ooh, I care, like ribbons in your hair. My stomach's all in knots. You got the one thing that I want.
This is like a girl that now has a guy that she wants. And so she's giving her that message back, like ribbons in your hair. My stomach's in knots like that you tie with ribbons. And you've got the one thing that I want. What is that? It's got to be a guy.
Stomach's all in knots. You got the one thing that I want. Ooh, I try to rationalize. People are people, but it's like you're made of angel dust.
Yeah.
Lacy, oh Lacy, it's like you're out to get me. You poison every little thing that I do.
Wow.
Lacy, oh Lacy, I just loathe you lately. And I despise my jealous eyes and how hard they fell for you.
It's so weird, unless that's a guy. Who is Lacey? And isn't it interesting how she look?
Despise my jealous eyes and how hard they fell.
I despise my jealous eyes. I cannot stand my eyes that are so jealous, and how hard they fell for you. It's interesting. So the Lacey character is somebody that she's fallen for, I'm assuming, But this, listen how she whispers that, because that whispering is so telling.
And I despise my jealous eyes and how hard they fell for you. Yeah, I despise my rotten mind and how much it worships you.
Lacey, please tell me who Lacey is. Who is that? Ready? Let's do it. Yep.
Cat got my tongue, and I don't think I get along with anyone.
Yep.
Blood running cold. I'm on the outside with the greatest inside joke.
Gosh, this is a really good start. Anybody who's ever dealt with social anxiety, worry, panic, fear about presenting yourself socially to other people can relate to all of this. That feeling of being outside, that feeling of not being a part. Cat got my tongue. Like, I want to say something, but I literally cannot speak words. And I'm on the outside of the greatest. What?
I'm on the outside with the greatest inside.
Outside of the greatest inside joke. I love how she uses those two words. And I love this poppy beat that's happening. Woo!
Running cold. I'm on the outside with the greatest inside joke. And I hate all my clothes. Feels like my skin doesn't fit right over my bones.
Oh my
So
gosh.
I guess I should go. The party's done and I'm no fun. I know.
No.
I'm broken glass, I tripped and fell. I told secrets I shouldn't tell. I stumbled over my words, I made it weird.
This ever happened to anybody? If you're just feel like, oh my gosh, let's just quit while I'm ahead, because you break a glass, you trip, people see it, you tell secrets that you didn't even think you were. It's like you can't take them back because once they're out, oh my gosh, and then you stumble over your words like I'm doing, trying to find some. Yeah, okay. And it gets worse and worse and worse.
Told secrets I shouldn't tell. I stumbled over my words, I made it weird. I made it worse each time I step outside. It's social suicide.
Yeah.
It's social suicide. Wanna curl up and die. It's social suicide. Laughs the wrong time, sat with the wrong guy, searching how to start a conversation on a website. Talk.
What in the heck did she just do?
Laughs the wrong time, sat with the wrong guy, searching how to start a conversation on a website. Talked to the top guy, swore it was his type. Guess that he was making out with boys the whole night. Everything to do is tragic. Every guy I like is gay. The morning after a panic. Oh God, what did I say?
There's just so many things going wrong. I try my best. It's like that Alanis Morissette song. Isn't it ironic? Everything I try, somebody I like is clearly not going to like me. Something I say is clearly going to come across the wrong way. Yep. Yep.
I broke a glass, tripped and fell, told secrets I shouldn't tell. Stumbled over all my words, made it weird and made it worse each day that I'm alive. It's so social suicide. Wanna curl up and die. It's social
thought your mom was your wife. You ever make that mistake? It's bad. Oh my gosh, is this your wife? No, it's my mom. And then can't think of a third line, so she just types that in there. It's so good. Favorite song right there so far. Out of all of them, it's favorite song. Although it comes very close to Bad Idea, right? And you can tell I like her more spunky type music. I've liked all of the songs on this album. Like, there's nothing I've disliked so far. Not that I'm a critic or anything, but everything's been really cool. These two stories, though, Bad Idea, right? And this one first, is so incredibly cool. I can't tell you how much I like it. Making the bed. These titles are doing it for me. Making the bed. What in the world is this going to be about? Make your bed every day, y'all. I'm telling you, make your bed. I know people have said that to you, and I know some people think it's ridiculous, but I'm telling you, whenever you get into a made bed, it feels better. And also, when you make your bed at the start of a day, it's one thing you've done to make your day a little bit better.
Want it so I got it, did it so it's done. Another thing I ruined, I used to do for fun. Another piece of plastic I could just throw away. Another conversation with nothing good to say. I thought it so I said it, took it cause I can. Another day pretending I'm older than I am. Another perfect moment that doesn't feel like mine. Another thing I forced to be a sign. But sometimes I feel like I don't.
Another thing I forced to be a sign. Like, this is a sign. This means this. And remember, sometimes we can make that happen. I'm going to find something that gives me a reason that this is the way it is, or this is what I should do. Doesn't need to be that way, y'all. Wow, and she's about to break into some cool stuff right here.
Another perfect moment that doesn't feel like mine. Another thing I forced to be a sign. But sometimes I feel like I don't want to be where I am, getting drunk at a club with my fair weather friends, pushing away all the people who know me the best.
Man,
But
don't
it's
do
me
it.
who's been making the bed. I'm so tired of being the girl that I am. Every good thing is turning.
Make your bed and lie in it. You made your bed. Now you got to lie in it. I love that. That I didn't even tie that together until that started popping up. But the reality is, when you create a situation, you have to pay the price, right? You have to take responsibility. You have to take ownership for it. Raise your hand, do what's right, and go through it. She just said it. I'm with friends I shouldn't be with. I'm in places I shouldn't be. I'm doing things that should not be done. And I am probably exhausted with just making the wrong decisions. Remember what my wife says all the time: life is a series of choices over time. And you end up in a situation because of a series of choices, not because of one fluke incident. So remember that. You can always change the choices. You can shift in a new direction. But life is a series of choices over time. What a well-said thing she's doing here. Keep those people close.
I'm so tired of being the girl that I am.
It's on me.
Good things turn into something I dread, and
Yep.
I'm playing the victim so well in my head.
Man.
But it's me who's been making the bed.
Yep.
Me who's been making
Yep.
the bed. Pull the sheets over my head. Making the bed.
Pulling the sheets don't make anything go away, y'all. Just remember that. You have to be able to take ownership and realize what you've done when it comes to making choices in life. And you can recover from them, but sometimes we do things because we're guiding ourselves. We need good mentors in life, good people, good examples to live by. Don't pull those sheets over.
Every night I wake up from this one recurring dream. I'm driving through the city, the brakes go out on me. I can't stop at the red light, can't swerve off the road. I read somewhere it's cause my life feels so out of control. And I tell someone I love them, just as a distraction. You tell me that they love me like I'm some tourist attraction. They're changing my machinery and I just let it happen. I got the things I wanted, it's just not what I imagined. But sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am, getting drunk at a club with my favorite friends, pushing away all the people who know me the best. But it's me who's been making the bed. I'm so tired of being the girl that I am. Every good thing's turned into something I dread, and I'm playing the victim so well in my head. But it's me who's been making the bed.
So cool. That thing about telling somebody you love them and then they tell me just because, and then they say I love you like it's a tourist attraction, you know. I love this. This is so much fun, but it's not the depth of love. You've got to find somebody in your life who cares about you. Who, number one, is your best friend, but number two is somebody who wants the best for you in spite of themselves. Not codependently, but lovingly. And she's describing like tourist attraction. It's like, I love this. This is the best time of my life, but it's not something you want for the rest of your life.
Well in my head. But it's me who's been making the bed. Me who's been making the bed. Pull the sheets over my head. Making the bed. Sometimes I feel like I don't want to be where I am. Counting all of the beautiful things I regret.
Yeah.
But it's me who's been making the bed. Me who's been making the bed. Pull the sheets over my head. Making the bed.
That voice is insane. Her voice is insanely good. Like I cannot get over how good she is at just all of that. It's very good. And look, sometimes she makes a great point here. You have to look at sometimes we're creating our own mess. And I think that's what she's saying. We need to look at ourselves. I am doing it to myself. I can blame friends or people or things for treating me a certain way and point the finger. But when you're pointing the finger at somebody, remember there's three fingers coming back at you, pointing your way. We've always got to look at what our piece is. It's just logical, y'all. Olivia Rodrigo. Guts.
Master manipulator, God, you're so good at what you do. Come for me like a savior, and I'd put myself through hell for you. Hear all the rumors lately that you always deny.
Watch out. Doesn't sound
I
good.
fell for you like water falls from the February sky, but now the current's stronger. No, I couldn't get out if I tried, but you convinced me, baby. It was all in my mind.
God, I fell for a beautiful piano. I fell for you like water from the sky, man, in February. All those rains that come. The current takes me away like in a river. I couldn't get out if I tried. You ever been in a river that's super strong current? We've been there. We've done that. And it's hard to get out. It is hard to move. And basically, I couldn't get out of the relationship if I tried at this point. I'm too deep in. And then you're selling me this story that it's all in my mind. Again, toxic relationship. So beautiful.
And now you got me thinking 2 + 2 = 5, and I'm the love of your life. 'Cause if rain don't pour and sun don't shine, then changing you is possible. No, love is never logical.
Oh, amen. Say it, Olivia.
You built a giant castle with walls so high I couldn't see the way it all unraveled. And
boy.
Oh, and now you got me thinking 2 + 2 = 5, and I'm the love of your life. 'Cause if rain don't pour and sun don't shine, then changing you is possible.
If rain don't pour and sun don't shine. Well, it's, neither one of those works. Changing you is possible. If the rain don't pour and the sun don't shine, then it's possible, which means pretty much never. And you convinced me that I'm the love of your life. You convinced me 2 + 2 = 5, which it doesn't. You manipulated me. You gaslighted me. You convinced me, of which the previous song is, I made my own bed, I stayed in it, and I couldn't get myself out of it. Please, 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 when you're in a situation like this, make the choice and get out of this, get help. That's why therapy matters. When you get good therapy, you can see, wait a minute, this is a pattern. This is going to go down this trail. I need to get out of this. Therefore, you can go on and live your life. Way better to recover the sooner you get out than being in it over and over. Bad news never gets better with time. So it's not going to just all of a sudden get better down the road when it's this thing.
Pour and sun don't shine, then changing you is possible. I guess love is never logical. The sky is green, the grass is red. You mean all those words you said. I'm sure that girl is really your friend. Problems are all solvable. 'Cause loving you is loving every argument you held over my
gosh.
head. Brought up the girls you could have instead. Said I was too young, I was too soft. Can't take a joke, can't get you off. Why do we do this? I look so stupid thinking 2 + 2 = 5. I'm the love of your life. 'Cause if rain don't pour and sun don't shine, then changing you is possible. Oh, love is never logical. Logical, logical.
Woo, that's pretty.
Love is never logical. I know I'm half responsible.
Yep.
And that makes me feel horrible.
That's exactly right.
Logical,
So well said.
logical. Love is never logical. I know I could have stopped it all. God, why didn't I stop it all? Logical,
Gosh.
logical. Love is never logical. I know I'm half responsible, and that makes me feel horrible. Oh, logical, logical. Love is never logical. I know I could have stopped it all. God, why didn't I stop it all?
Oh, I see this every day in my office. That's why it's so painful, y'all. Honestly, I see this every day in my office in one way or another. And she's saying, I see this. Why couldn't I stop this? Olivia, get out of relationships with guys like this. You deserve way better than this. You deserve so much more. I tell young women this all the time. You deserve to be honored, cherished, looked up to, taken care of, and treated way better than this. And so you get to pick, make sure you pick the right. And if you don't get the right guy, like, please leave. Please don't try to fix them. Don't try to change them. Don't try to sit there and wait and just tolerate all of this, because there's all kind of manipulation, gaslighting, storytelling going on here with this guy, and making it out to all be her fault. And I just don't like it. Please leave these guys. Don't stick around.